Nurse Fam, my name is Nurse Ketu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It has been quite some time. Life has been so busy. I will probably do another video about all the new updates that have been going on in my life. But this video today, I am giving you the tea as to why I personally am a public health nurse. So yes, please hit subscribe, please hit the like button, please share, because when I was becoming a public health nurse, I did not see many videos from other community health or public health nurses sharing their experiences in working for their local health department. If you see me look down, it's because I have some notes, so that way, again, I don't forget what I want to say. Again, please keep in mind, this is a new YouTube channel. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm an amateur, okay? Pretty much, I'm an amateur. Here we go again with those ums. Hopefully you've noticed that I have a new do. I'm rocking a new do. Yeah, look at my short hair, don't care. So yeah, I got these cute little earrings. The gold matches my pulse necklace right here, and my new haircut really shows off my helix piercing. Anyways, so let's go back to the point of this whole entire video. So I don't think anybody goes to work for public health for the money. No. You know why? Because most likely people that work in community health, public health, epidemiology, unless you work for the CDC, I don't know anything about the work structure as far as the CDC. But for local health departments, most employees do not go there for the money because there's not much money to be made. The salary in comparison to the private sector is quite low. But anyhow, let me tell you about how I was in the acute care setting as a nurse for at least 3 years, and you know what? You get burnt out. You truly get burnt out as a nurse at the bedside, to say the least. There's just so much stress at the bedside. I'm not dogging anybody that works at the bedside, but it was just not for me a long term. I'm sorry, I'm pulling up my shirt. Don't want to show the goods. So anyhow, also, let me say this. Before I became a registered nurse, I also worked as a CNA for 6 years. I lasted in the nursing home for about 3 months, and then I got a promotional opportunity to go work at the hospital, my local hospital. So I worked in the hospital as a CNA for 6 years, plus my RN as another 3 years. So that's 9 years in the hospital setting. I feel that I had enough of the hospital. I was over it. I hurt my back twice, once in ortho as a tech, and then again another time as a nurse on med-surg. That will be another video. I have to think of more content because I'm having a hard time thinking of content for these videos. So I should do a video about protecting your back and what my experiences were personally as a nurse. So, you know, I was just thinking, I'm young, like I really don't want to hurt my back anymore. And so I had an opportunity to go work at the health department again. So one of the perks of working at the health department or your local health department is that you don't have to work weekends. As healthcare professionals working in the hospital, we all know we got to do every other weekend. Let me say it again. Every other weekend. I don't know about y'all, but on the weekend, it's my time. Especially I was younger. Now I'm in my 30s. I'm more of a homebody, but in my 20s, I wanted to have fun with my friends. I did not want to go to work on the weekends. I did work nights, so if I worked on the weekends, I tried to work Sunday night because they included that as a weekend shift. But sometimes I had to work Friday night, and it just killed me that my friends were going to have fun and I had to go and clock in. Yes, you make more money, there's a differential, But anyways, that was a con for me, that I did not want to work weekends anymore. So that's a plus for working at the health department. I will say I do work a few weekends now out of the year at the health department. A few. You know, when you work for the health department, technically you are what they term as a public servant. So especially in my county, you know, in Florida, we have the hurricanes. We have what we can be deployed for or called out for emergency duty. For instance, working in the special needs shelter. So this is different from your general shelter where the general population may come in. The special needs shelter is where those that are on oxygen, CPAP machine, sometimes even the ventilator, will come to the special needs shelter, so that way they can have electricity, pretty much, because in their home they will not have electricity. There is a registry for the special needs shelter that ones can sign up for, but many people that come to our special needs shelter, they do not register and they just come, or their family members just drop them off. So let's see, moving on. Another event where I may be required to work on the weekends is what is called our back to school event, immunization event. Sorry if I'm pressing the video. It's because my phone does not want to hold a charge, and it only lasts it doesn't last long, but right now it's at 20%. It's letting me know. And so at the back to school immunization event, which I just worked like 2-3 weeks ago, oh, here we go again with the ums. I'm trying not to say And so I did work a Saturday. 2-3 years ago, we were doing Saturdays and Sundays, but this year they just plan to do Sunday. Perhaps it's because of COVID. I'm not sure why we didn't do Sundays. Let's see what else. I was also called to work a weekend in June or July, to work Saturday and Sunday because of the amount of COVID cases. If you looked at my COVID contact tracing video, so I had to work I was mandated to work 16-hour shift. And so I was calling all the positive patients, and I worked from Friday night to Sunday, 16 hours calling those different COVID cases because our cases were just so high. I already talked about my back. That's one of the reasons why I left the acute care setting. Also, in my state, which is the state of Florida, we have what's called the tuition waiver program. So most people, I think, when they go to school or seek higher education, most people don't have the amount of funds to be able to pay for their schooling, so you take out school loans. And so through the state of Florida, there is what we call the Florida Nurse Repayment Program, Loan Repayment Program. And so by working for the state, by being a state employee, which is different from being a county employee. I know a lot of times people get that confused. They think because I work for the local county health department, I'm a county employee, but I'm not. I am a state employee. So therefore, the state offers the tuition waiver program through the Department of Education, but I work for the Department of Health. Anyhow, because I work for the Department of Health, I'm eligible to apply for the loan repayment program. I also have another video about that. That was actually my first video, and I think I have the most views on that video. So if you know any Florida nurses, please pass that video to them, because it's very beneficial, that website, that link, to be able to help you to pay off your student loans. I believe the cap now is $2,000 or $3,000. They give up to $2,000 to $3,000 a year, depending on if you work at a specific site that is eligible. I can't talk English sometimes. It happens. It happens. So because I'm a state employee, I work at an eligible site, so I was able to qualify for the tuition waiver program. I'm making this long, guys. You know me. I'm a chatty Cathy, so just bear with me. Let's see. Other benefits that I'm able to have. So let's talk about the tuition waiver program. It does It's different from tuition reimbursement, which I said that in my other video. Tuition reimbursement is when your employer, you have to pay, you as an employee, you pay for the class. You have to show proof of your grades of an A or B. I don't believe you can get a C. I don't know. It may depend on your employer or HR. And so, guys, I'm really feeling myself. I'm sorry to digress, but oh my gosh, I look so cute. I do look. I look really cute. Anyway, sorry. So the tuition reimbursement program, you have to get an A or B, I believe, depending on your HR. Maybe some facilities would accept a C, but no D's or F's, guys. No D's or F's. And so you pay out of pocket first. Once they see your grades, they reimburse you back your money. So let's say your class was $350. You dish out the $350 first, and then when they see that A or B grade, you gotta show them the paper, okay? Once you show them the paper, then they reimburse you back your money in your account that you set up through them. So I don't have that at the health department. At the health department, we have a waiver that goes to the school that you're trying to go to. It has to be a state school. And so therefore, you are the last to sign up. Like, I'm going to be signing up this Friday. Thankfully, the school that I go to, there's no waiting list for my program because it's a graduate program. I think that's why. And so therefore, my director, my supervisor, they sign the waiver, it goes to the school, and they pay for my classes in advance. So that's a huge benefit, guys. Huge benefit. Do you know how much grad school is? I think 1 credit hour for the school that I go to, I don't know, 320, 350. Don't quote me on it. Go to their website. You can find out. Let's see. What's another benefit of working for the state? Oh, they do not pay for books though. I have to pay for books. So, you know, when I was in regular undergrad, you could rent books, but I don't think you could rent books through Amazon. I don't know, it was a minute ago, but now you can rent books through Amazon. I already have my books for this upcoming fall semester from Amazon. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups for various things, for business, for school at UCF, for real estate. I'm in so many groups, so I can learn different things from different people. So one of the students shared with me what was the book I needed for my classes. So I already got my books, even though I don't have access to the syllabus because I can't register until literally the Friday before the semester starts. So that's what I do to help myself. I do like the autonomy that I have at the health department. I can't believe this video is 13 minutes. Oh my goodness. So yes, I do have a lot of autonomy in the department that I'm in, doing home visits. I got tired of always going to a provider, asking for orders to discharge. You know, it wasn't my cup of tea. I think as I've grown in my shoes of nursing or in my career, that I'm a go-getter, I'm a leader, you know. Although I was never a charge nurse, they wanted me to be a charge nurse, but I didn't want to be that much of a leader. So, but I do like the autonomy that I have, that I'm doing my home visits. My supervisor, she does joint visits with me every few months, but I just like the autonomy of that I didn't have in the hospital. Paid holidays, people I know enjoy that. At the hospital, you are expected to work holidays. A lot of times it's based on seniority. So if you're a newbie, you're working all the holidays. Sorry. Insurance plan. I do have a pretty good health insurance plan. We also have EAP, Employee Assistance Program. We have a sick leave donation. I was sick last year. I had surgery. And so my coworkers, when I ran out of my own pool of sick leave, my coworkers were so kind enough to donate sick leave to me. So and they could even do it anonymously. So it just goes to show you have to treat everyone with kindness. I mean, not for your own advantage, but I think because I'm a nice and genuine person, you know, that's why my coworkers were so loving, so caring, and they donated sick leave to me. And I appreciate it so much because I wouldn't have gotten paid. So that's a nice thing. Let's see what else. I think those are the benefits pretty much. Sorry that this is all long and drawn out, but like I said, you don't work most weekends. You have the opportunity for to advance your education if you're interested in that with the tuition waiver program. You have increased autonomy depending on what department you work in. This is for nurses. Paid holidays, really good insurance plan, sick leave donation if you were to need it. Will I stay in the health department forever? I thought I would stay here. I would stay at the health department forever. But I think in the future, as you guys know, I have my business. You know, I would like to, I have the entrepreneurial itch. And so I have learned a lot at the health department. I enjoy my coworkers so much. They've been so supportive of me, of like me going back to grad school. They, you know, are always checking up on me and my family. It feels like an extended family, I would say, at work, that they really do care about me as a person. But I think, you know, in a few years, you know, I think it may be time to move on to the next chapter in my life. So we'll see what happens. We don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. So, but we will see. So I hope this was helpful. Please don't forget to hit subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the like button. And I will see you next time for my next video. Bye. Nurse Ketu here.